সবাই কি করতে পারি পাচ্ছি 3 সিবি আরবিও হেডে সিবি মার্কিনেস বড় দেওয়া লাগছে না ডেভিড ব্যাকহাম রয়েছে
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The
মার্কিনেস
fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly
ভাই
set.
এখন না ওয়ান্ডারসন একটু পরে খেলবো
Well, we're on the way. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Bale.
Again Messi.
Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's lost his man here. Rummenigge! That's another chance.
What a save.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break.
Face to face, it's Bale!
Bale.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's hoisted clear. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run. Now it's Bale. He has found the way through. Bale. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what a... And one more try! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Chance for a shot!
What a...
Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0 and things are still... Rummenigge! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Vigo give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Beckham. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Kulisevski. And the shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Vieira.
Such good technique.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Messi. A probing pass. And he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. And the finish! No mistake! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So now the difference is 3. And he plays one through. And the flag has stayed down. Batistuta! Danger averted for now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Marquinhos. No, he's had it taken off him. Neymar. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and again! They've scored! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Baresi with the clearance. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And this is Batistuta. Look at the space here. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar! Pinches it off him. Messi. Can he finish? It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Messi. Neymar looking to run onto it.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Referee's given a throw. Beckham. Rummenigge. And it's Beckham. 4 extra minutes added on. Kulusevski. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least...
Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! Oh, what? And it's come back out to him. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. Looking to go deep. And that has been cleared. Spread out to the left. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Kudus. On the finish! Danger averted for now. Bale. Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Otto can get it clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior shoots! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the... Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces. They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bale can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
It's Bale! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kudus. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're off again. And he's managed to get free. The ball goes in. And he's there to get it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Kudus. He's shifting through the gears. Terrific. Oh, he's hit the bar. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Lewandowski could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Lewandowski does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, can qualify as football's equivalent to a quarterback, Peter, especially when it comes to hitting his targets with those long-range passes. There's no doubt who is the creative brain in this side.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Araujo gets over and intercepts. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Bale. Balde. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Bale knocks it into space. And this is Messi. And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Batistuta. Ruben Neves. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And he's managed to gift it back. Ribéry. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi, looking for a runner, chips it through. He's got away. Bale! That is some save from Khan! Played into the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That's the throw. Now the cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Bale. Shot a goal! Now he wants to get in. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And the finish! It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he was quick to react. This might spell danger.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Ball's played through. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a searching pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Balde. Yamal. He has a look up. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game.
And the shot! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. There's the shot! And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most...
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Al Saad with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and place it forward. Nicely aimed pass. Gerrard, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Raul. Gerrard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Quick look, then place it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Guardiola. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now that is a hefty challenge. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Gonzalo Ramos certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he was quick to react. Neymar. Cannavaro. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. No goals as yet. He won't be happy with that one. Shifted upfield. Couldn't squeeze it through. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he skips past his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Khan with the clearance. Now, can they get him away?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the great chance! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good ball, good take. That is ended up in no man's land. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Neymar. Beckham. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Rafinha quietly revving up. Al-Sadd can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. No way through there. Rijkaard. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's superb. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he shoots! No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Al-Sadd are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mbappe! And now the breakaway.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Plays a sharp... And a shot! Really well taken goal. And what a climax we have here!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. The less said about that pass, the better. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So what do you take? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and Out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
Now it's Batistuta.
Oh, really well played.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Neymar. That's a little off target. Højlund. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. That's been cut out. Well played. Bale touches it back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Good running, strong and purposeful. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposite.
Takes a shot! Batistuta is flagged offside. Tries to dink it through. Stojkovic! And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zielinski. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's caused a worry or two.
Zielinski usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sergio Roberto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get it through? Batistuta is... Batistuta! In he goes again! And it's in! Again! In a trice! And they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Mings. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zielinski.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Zielinski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Rafinha. Almost an hour gone. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rafinha looking to be a menace in the final third. Rodri is there and he can pick it up. And it's Neymar. And it's been given away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rafinha. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Stojkovic. Rodri calmly anticipates. Barella. And here's Zielinski. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Neymar. Face to... There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And Messi! And that is wildly off target. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Thuram. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right. One of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. Ferdinand did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Schneider absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that
Shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Real chance! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like...
And the shot! Or a bust challenge. Timber gets it away. Neymar! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Griezmann. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. And this is Griezmann. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played into space. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Robertson. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's had it nicked away. Chips it through. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Griezmann. Tries to thread one through. Schneider has it in a wide position. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. That's going to go a long way. And it's Schneider. Baresi calmly anticipates. And this is Batistuta. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Roberto Baggio. Rafinha wins the duel this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar. Robertson. And it's Maldini. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Forlan. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Neymar. Pirlo. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through here. Face to face with the keeper. Shot, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. And they've got rid. Iniesta. No way through. Now, can they get him away? Mendes tries to clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maldini. For Rice. Into the last 5 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is Forlan. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Ball is over the line. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet.
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Opts for safety. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. It's out for a goal kick. Eto'o. And here's Aubameyang. And here's Pedri. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
Decent chance! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite...
Face to face with the keeper. Now that is a hefty challenge. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Messi. And here's Aubameyang. Neymar. Played into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Place it in low. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the action is back on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some...
Just the goalkeeper. He's having a shot! They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Mbappe! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Cannavaro. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
To Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro cuts it out. And it's Messi. And they've got rid. Vieira. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Vieira.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, he has found the way through. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Eto'o. Aubameyang is onto this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrible pass. Paris Saint-Germain are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Barcelona really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Neymar looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments. And this is a rather big one, and it all depends.
Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
That is good alertness. That has been slung wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And it's Bale. Now that's well seen too. Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Oh, this is a... There's the shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that was very necessary.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very...
Goes for a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the through ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Van Bouten. Messi. Gravenberg is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. Here we go again then. Paris Saint-Germain come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. And he Vinicius Junior! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Bale. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Iniesta. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Iniesta. Shot could be on. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Forlan is flagged offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for the run. And this is Iniesta. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gravenberg. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Danger averted for now. And smartly reclaimed. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Batistuta. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Oh, he's gifted it. And Messi! Iniesta. Lobbed in behind. Up he goes! Oh, brilliant save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Neymar goes short. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Chance here to counter. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Barcelona have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and
Batistuta! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Deftly away. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched Europe. It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Batistuta tries to play it through. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in a great position here. Casillas getting this one clear. Belletti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's quick to snatch it back. Calafiori. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. Ball's out once more. Rice, looking for the run. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Van Basten! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Oh, that was vital. And it's Batistuta. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi powering forward here. He could be in here. And Messi! Oh, my word, that is quite something. A finish of true class. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Bale. Nakata. Tries to pass it through. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. And he's running through. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be...
Van Basten! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rodri attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. Bale. Rice. Now it's Batistuta. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Rice. And this is Van Basten. Rice. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. Rodri. Goes back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Nakata.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Batistuta. Well, that has not gone well. Shoots! And he thumps it clear. Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Threads one in. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Serginho cuts it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's made its way to him. Messi! He's scored! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And that is about as cool as they come. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Messi voted... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is a...
Bale! Terrific save by Abbiati! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah. Good running, strong and purposeful. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Batistuta! Harmlessly behind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He can get that clear. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. And Batistuta! Oh, it rattles the bar! Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good...
Bale! And it's in! And claimed it back swiftly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has ended up in no man's land. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, can they get him away? Batistuta gets into a good position. Bale! And that was probably asking just too much. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Batistuta. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And here's Batistuta, looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good ball! Chance! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a 1-goal lead. Guardiola is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
This their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's caused a worry or two. So, third corner of the game. He's got tall! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, their fourth corner of the game. Rodri attempts a clearance. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one, I suppose.
Yeah, they just sit.
Can he finish? He's scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Salah. This might spell danger. And he thumps it clear. Costa Curta. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, this is shapes to shoot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Paris Saint-Germain can consider themselves just about safe now. No, that's been intercepted. That's a little off target. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that intercept. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass somewhat off target. 5 minutes to add. Knocks it into space. Gonzalo Ramos. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Nakhon Ratchazima definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rummenigge. Oh, Rummenigge! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi gets it away. Driving through the middle. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And this is Dembele. Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bale. Distributed tidily. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Now that is a hefty challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And the through ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Van Bouten has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Dembele! Oh, crossbar! And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's ambitious. It's how to play, and it is a goal kick. Conte. Paris Saint-Germain making some potentially decisive... It's Dembele! Well, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the...
Takes a shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay... Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Kante. Now this chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And that's been won straight back.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
And Aubameyang! It's hit the upright. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nakhon Ratchazima clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great vision. And here's Baggio. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Van de Ven. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Nakhon Ratchazima can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Xavi Alonso. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, well measured. And this is Dembele.
Such good technique.
And Dembele! Oh, that's another chance. It's in. And that should do it. Within sight. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cross goes in there. Now it's Bale. Now it's Batistuta. Spread neatly. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Back into the middle. Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a chance! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Costa Curta.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
They've got a throw in. Now he's got space here, and that pass just didn't quite work. Costa Curta. The message is clear, none shall pass. Brilliantly cut out. He can get that clear. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Davis cuts out the pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score... And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's run loose here. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's...
Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brescia take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. No, he refuses to take the bait. Tries to pass it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saliba clears. And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rosicki! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Brescia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And he's chosen to go back. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Rummenigge.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rice spots it and intercepts. Rafinha running with the ball, and he's worked it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that's well seen too. Four extra minutes added on. It's played through for him. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That's rather hopeful.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Bale. No way through. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim. Dragons. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Stojkovic. Bale. Looking for options for movement. A probing pass. Chouameni gets it away. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Plays it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he was quick to react. Cafu. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Closing in. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Forlan. Forlan! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Cleared without complication. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Del Piero. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Paris Saint-Germain have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Messi's cross. Defending of the desperate. Goes for a shot! And that's off target. Burn. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Owen. Madrid finding their passes. Chouameni cuts it out. And this is Forlan. Now then, the ball's come loose. Big chance! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. He's on it. Can he get away? And this is Bale. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Played into space. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
For chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Madrid have their third corner. Del Piero plays it short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clear.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Burn. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. Oh, what has happened? Shapes to shoot!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Saliba getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
He has found the way through. Rafinha. Oh, it's played into the area.
There's much frustration.
And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Rafinha. Vote.